damn sure it started the war, but I'ma end it, cause the spiritual war could turn carnal any minute. I remember riding back in the days, window was tinted, but Salaki, I'm done with that carnal shit, I repented. And they bomb-proof the proof every time I'm about to go win it. You ain't know this shit, I live for this truth, and I'ma defend it. And I get my second wind just as soon these niggas get winded. It's a war going on outside, I'm jumping in it. It's a war going on outside, you in the crib, but the ball outside, I get it on outside. From the dust to the dawn outside, so in the morning outside, I'm catching wreck when they drawn outside. Cause it's a war outside, my sword drawn outside. This Excalibur, you better be all outside. Cause it's a war outside, I get it on outside. You in the crib, but the ball outside, I get it on outside.
Nobody's safe, it's a war out here. If you pussy in the streets, you a whore out here. See me all suited up in my fallout gear. 762, slip your fucking car out here. No burner, I still break your jaw out here. No fear, if you scared, get a motherfucking pit. Or sit up in the church, you a motherfucking bitch. I give you in the verse what I give you in a clip. It's 32 rounds of fire, it never quit. A lot of fuckery going down, so what's the purpose? Sick of hanging around these clowns, get out the circus. If you cross that line, then you get lit up. The worst is all black hearses, tinted with black curtains. Docs on site with medics and mad nurses. Leave us out your verses. You don't want that kind of war, ready for that bullshit. Kinda like a matador. Get this kind of focus, you gon' need some Adderall. Something just to lock you in behind them padded walls. They say I got some screws loose, and that's true too. Don't let me let them wolves through like it's a full moon. It's like I transform the booth to a war room. Come up with a strategy, maximizing your calories. Courage of King David, battling like the Maccabees. Find out who you think that nigga, walk to him casually. Then proceed to bar his life away rapidly. Take a knee for your majesty, take it, they hate it savagely. I try leaving rap alone, but I guess that this had to be. Keep you grounded like gravity, in the ville, but it's amity. Horror, I seen calamity, scar you up for my family. Mumble rappers be mad at me, fuck them up in they faculty. They words sweet, sit in they mouth and causing cavities. Yeah, it's a war, but none of you suckers worry. None of
war going on outside, you in the crib, but the ball outside, I get it on outside. From the dust to the dawn outside, so in the morning outside, I'm catching wreck when they drawn outside. Cause it's a war outside, my sword drawn outside. This Excalibur, you better be all outside. Cause it's a war outside, I get it on outside. You in the crib, but the ball outside, I get it on outside.
To die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't had to die to meet the devil.
I remember I was only 13 when I met the demon. Gave me a deuce and a bundle of cocaine. Told me to sell to my people, make sure you keep them fiending. If any try to short you, make sure that you leave them leaking. He said,
I'ma hold you down when problems pop up.
How you got me moving this dope? Want me in lockup? He said,
Don't you want the Benz vertible with the top cup?
Yeah.
Stop bitching, get in that kitchen, let it rock up. Bitches love the dope boy, especially when it's guap up. I know you know Ron.
Who the plug from by the block up?
I'll tell you a little secret, make sure that you keep your mouth shut. Ron got a Lexus, crib in Philly and Texas. Trips to the Bahamas, just got a whip for his mama. He fucking up them commas, be honest, he seeing decent though.
I hear you, but I just seen Ron about a week ago. In fact, he ain't looking too good, his knees is kinda slow. I asked him why the struggle, he got stuck up for his bundle. But them 6 hollow tips in his legs what made him crumble.
He got a house and mama is living good.
Said the feds took it all, he right back in the hood. I see you try to play me, you gave us crack in the 80s. Made us abort our babies and making hoes out our ladies. I know you got me gravy, but Satan, you must be crazy. It's gonna take more of them cars when to amaze phase me. I seen niggas shoot for the stars but being lazy. Never get their head at the clouds, so you don't phase me.
I guarantee that you gon' regret it. Remember I said it.
Nah, you could dead it.
What you saying? I can't win?
Nah, devil, nice try. So until we meet again,
I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't religious or superstitious, but we've been getting fucked and put to the side like a mistress. Police patrolling why? Because prison became a business. They murder one of ours and they start talking about forgiveness. We think that it's alright because we got public assistance. If this ain't hell, dog, what is this? Where was all lives mattered when they killed Osama? There was no peace talk like the Dalai Lama. Bush dropping bombs saying he gon' bring the drama. They got justice, man, they even caught the Boston bomber. But when we riot, they send the military in armor. When we fight oppression, then our people die a martyr. You reap what you sow, some people call it karma. When Christ return, y'all gon' get this harvest like a farmer. Don't tell me don't bring up the past no more. They still trying to settle the score with a side of Shakur. I changed my life and I'm just trying to live life right. But at night I look behind me and see flashing lights patting me down. You got nothing that's poking me right. I don't smoke or push pills, I gave up my vice. So Mr. Officer, why you wanna take my life? And your honor, why you gave our homeboy's life? I've been wondering why you shot our homeboy twice. Pussy with a gun screaming out that he got a knife. He came from Habibi's spot, it was chicken and rice. Shit's trife, I'm just giving visuals like Skype. Ask Trayvon, Mike Brown, Akai Gurley, Eric Garner, Sean Bell, Philando, Alton Sterling, Jaquan McDonald. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. The white man is so devilish. Ask Hammurabi, he'll tell you who the devil is. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. We fell for the lies of the devil. When we got high was the devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. I ain't have to die to meet the devil. Angels fell and landed in the ghetto. The earth was given to the hands of devils. Then we seen the rise of the devil. I pray for the demise of the devil. Lord knows I despise every devil. I looked into the eyes of the devil. Instead I pray you die, every devil.
You understand? You done found a new breed of Hebrews that stand and walk with the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, and we don't care who we got to come up against. You ain't standing before this truth. You understand? We done took them all on and gonna continue to take them all on.
Of my true love's head.
Surrounded by Edomites, lost a lot of truth to this tree of life. Open up the book just to see I'm right. Reminiscing on my ancestors, on those ships who had to plead for life. Took us to a place where ain't never safe there. Poisoning our foods and put our children up in daycare. Fresh out of slavery, still thinking that they care. Guns in the community, children can't play there. Brothers still brainwashed, we died for that same cost. Took away our history, believing that we ain't lost. Brother, I'm an Israelite, sin is like kryptonite. Brothers won't pray, no, they'd rather link a chick tonight. Praises to the Most High, I ain't like most guys. Eyes on the future, but I learned from a boat ride. Tribe of Benjamin, inherited on both sides. Background Jamaica, mistreated and I know why. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Kwam Yasha Allah, sons of the power. Rise from the ghetto when Satan want us devoured. The zeal of the Lord ain't found in church towers. Never dying on my knees like no coward. wanna be an Israelite, you gon' need more than fringes. You gon' need to show you approve and get in them scriptures. Oh, I forgot to mention, traumatized from the lynching. Homicide, we the victim. Homicide ain't the ending. Kids with PTSD, suffering symptoms, never getting treatment. Something he gotta sleep with. Stockholm syndrome so long, and it ain't a secret. That's why I die for them brothers I'm facing east with. Cause I'm an Israelite. Crackers better get it right. Visions of my enemies' death flow through my dreams at night. And if your mind ain't there, then we don't dream alike. Reporting live from hell, home of Christians and Edomites.
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
While they play the sidelines, comfortable on benches. Catch me on the front lines, putting work in trenches. Making sure our election, preparing for Armageddon. Mastering this profession of prophesying these lessons. Protecting our adolescents and answering all their questions. Teaching the love they reflection, no matter what the complexion. We got a common connection, a part of God's hand selection. A shot at the resurrection, through us achieving perfection. But to give life takes sacrifice. Battle demons every vice. Short days and long nights. Less sleep and more fights. More wisdom, more strife. Telling everybody that they wrong and you're right. I'm an Israelite, blood of an Israelite. I ride for my Israelites and die for my Israelites. We owe a debt cause Christ paid the price. So who ready to give their life the life of an Israelite?
I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites. I'm an Israelite, die for my Israelites. Blood of the Israelites, cry for my Israelites. Going through it cause we're Israelites. Kwam Yashra Allah to all my Israelites.
Till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but they abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance. One west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm throwing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire. Around with me, and I had a nigga spin like a tire. But down the deep, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I've been one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Phone calls, but you can go ahead and start.
Shalom, Israel, ISUPK Minneapolis, with Historical Truth Revealed class. Today we are going to touch on a couple of things. I love talking about the destruction of the white man, of course. Today I just want to get more, a little bit more history as far as the attack on Black and Hispanic people. All right. I think that's going to be more of a thing that, we're going to do for just a little while. I'm going to get into other history as far as other things off and on. But for the next, I'll say month or two, I just want to touch on the horror stories of the white man and what he has done to Black and Hispanic people and why we are still in the condition that we are in today. All right. So I'm going to show you some examples that are in the Bible that prophesied these moments and times that are happening to our children, to our mothers and fathers, that are happening to us as a nation, as a people. When I say as a people, I'm only talking about Black, Hispanic, and Native American people only, which are the God's chosen people, Israelites. All right. So with that being said, a lot has transpired within these last couple of months with lynchings going on in Mississippi, lynchings going on in St. Louis, I believe Atlanta. A lot of attacks have been happening to our nation. You got the entertainers who's getting caught up with these devils out here. See what I'm saying? Losing their career, losing their scholarships, losing everything behind a white person because they want to play in the snow. They want to lay down with a dog and they end up catching fleas. You see what I'm saying? And after all the things that Black and Hispanic people have been through, we should know better. We should know not to mess with a certain people. And that is a heathen or a stranger. That is not of your nationality, your nation. All right? So, that being said, go ahead and get that scripture out.
Okay. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
The children of Israel and the children of who?
Of Judah.
Of Judah was oppressed together. I mean, at one point in time, the house of Israel was separated. You had the northern kingdom, you had the southern kingdom, or northern tribe, and you had the southern tribe. See what I'm saying? But before we became an actual nation all together and there was no separation, we always been oppressed. See what I'm saying? When you think about when the Native Americans, when they ran and they fled to America, see what I'm saying, to hide against the white man that was going to conquer them anyway, the curses still were upon them. They couldn't run from that. And they got enslaved. They got killed and murdered. And then years later, about over 200 years later, they came and got niggas. The same niggas that you see in the hoods right now in the slums that are suffering, that is scrapping up pennies and nickels and dimes just to survive out here and eat. See what I'm saying? Those were the people on the slave ships. See what I'm saying? The white man has always had a hatred towards us to where the point where he always wanted to rule over us. This devil has did wrong things to our people. That's why, according to Obadiah, he's going to have to pay for it. According to Isaiah, Revelations, he's going to have to pay for this crime. See what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. And all that took them captives held them fast.
One more time.
And all that took them captives held them fast.
All of them that took them captive held them fast. Keep going.
They refused to let them go.
And that is today. Just like Pharaoh. Pharaoh refused to let us go. He wanted to keep us as slaves because we were making them money, making them rich. If it wasn't for Joseph, Africa would have been dead a long time ago. Africa would have been dead. It never would have stood as strong as it is today. Everybody always shows the ghetto of Africa. They always setting out scams to get, to make sure that you put in money in their pockets, and they scamming you. When Africa is, is flourishing. Africa has a lot of money. It is a wealthy place. Just like what's that one place out? Asia. When you think about Russia, when you think about all these other places, they are rich. You wanna know why they're rich? Because of you. You slaved, you worked for them, you died for them, you did hard labor and got paid nothing but death, false philosophy, and a lot of hatred. Now they walk on the ground with your blood, sweat, and tears, and you have nothing to show for it. Until this day, there's people that just, they big up the white man. They give him support. They worship that man and don't see what the error is inside of them. They don't see that these people have destroyed them. The best way to treat Stockholm Syndrome is to show the person that's been affected by the oppressor is to show and break down, the situation. Break down the horror that they went through. And maybe, just maybe, they might realize what horror they've been through. Maybe they will realize why they are inside of the Christian church, why they love the white man so much. Maybe they might wake up out of sleep and then change their lives. Stop making excuses for the murders, for the lynchings, for all the crime and violence that the white man has inflicted on you and your families. Like the story that kills me the most is with the Dylan Roof. Dylan Roof's story kills me all the time because although he shot 9 people, and he did not kill that one woman because he wanted her to relay a message to the people. And when the people that were alive in that church came out of the church alive, rescued by, Massa, run into his arms, they came out on national TV, national TV, the news, and they forgave that devil. And then I believe the devil said that, the devil did say that if he could, he would do it again. And he said once again, there's something inside of him that's making him do this. The white man is a goddamn demon. You see what I'm saying? They are walking demons in the flesh. They are the personification of what white supremacy is. Donald Trump, Bush, father, just died. Most High in Christ. It's about time that devil didn't pass. He's going through a lot of hell with his health. It's about time the Lord gave us a win for that one. And I gotta give the Lord a hand. I'll tell you why, because the white man has been getting terrorized. You might just start thinking that the Most High is a goddamn terrorist, the way that he is killing them. Just the way that he's killing them left and right, and it's beautiful on my sight. It's beautiful for all the people in the ISUPK. Because finally our enemy is getting what he deserves. But it's only going to get better when it comes to our enemy being punished by the Lord. There's going to come a time where we ain't got to suffer this anymore. We don't have to live in a state of lamentations, which is very, sorrowful and sadness. Who the hell wants to wake up every day and look at the news and see like, hold on, another black man just got killed? See what I'm saying? Every day I get on Facebook, social media, I see how black and Hispanic people are being terrorized. See what I'm saying? It's nothing new. It's always happened. When are you going to change and realize that you have to separate yourself from these people? It's called compartmentalize, where you are separate. where you decide to remove yourself and be divided. Don't be joined to another people. Like, we never think about the solution. Well, the real solution, so to speak. Because everybody think it's this. Everybody thinks the answer is everything except for let's not separate. I hear people all the time like they say, we need white people. Why do you need them? Don't you need your own people? Well, my own people won't support me. Do better. Come into the ISUPK and watch your eyes fall out of your goddamn sockets. Watch how black people come to you. Watch how their minds get changed. Watch how the Lord works with them. And they change their life because you changed yours. Simple enough. Yeah, you're going to get persecuted because everybody don't want to let go. You know how many people tell me at slavery, tell me on the streets, when I'm going grocery shopping, they tell me, I'll get there. You probably won't. You're making excuses for yourself. Getting there is not good enough. Or at least you're trying. You have to get there. You got to make it to the finish line. You got to let go of that old person and become brand new. That's the whole purpose of being born again. All right? Read that one more time, man.
Okay. Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 33.
Mm-hmm.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
So, if you ever wonder why Black and Hispanics, Native American people, share, oppression together the same. Now, Akun would always tell you that, well, my mother, my father, my forefathers, they went through this. But understand that this world is not controlled by all races. There is a dominant race, and that is the white man, Esau. Now, with that being said, they are oppressing the children of Israel. So if you ever wonder why Black and Hispanics are out on the street homeless, on drugs, cracked out, drugged out, ask the white man, he will tell you. Going back to Thanksgiving, I remember a couple of days before Thanksgiving, the brothers and sisters out there, the native Gad, out there in South Minneapolis, on the side of the highway, where there's a cutoff of the highway and the sidewalk, they are sleeping out there in tents. Somehow, the tents catch on fire and they lost 10 of them. One person was hospitalized, but the rest were, injured, but non-threatening, life injuries. The white man says on the news that, we try to tell him that this, we knew that something like this was going to happen. Because how the fire started was because one of the tanks had, it had spread and bursted onto a tent, into another, and etc. It spread it. It spread all over the place. And so when that devil said, we tried to tell them, we knew this was going to happen, they need to find a better place to stay. And I just wanted to break my phone because that devil knows why they are in that situation. The white man, he tries to play a role like he cares about our nation, our people. And we are so carnal as a nation that we forget about the spiritual. The spiritual side of things is that really inside of him, he don't give a damn about you. He could pretend, but he shows you. Just like how Commander Juliana said, how we know that the Africans, that all these people hate us, it's because they show it every day. See what I'm saying? They show it by this. When Black and Hispanic people get killed during police brutality, does the African come out and support you in the protest? Do they come out and say, stop killing my brother? Do they ever say that? Do they ever say, stop killing my brother, my sister? Like, no. These people chill in the house. Never have I ever seen a Somalian say, you're killing us. You see what I'm saying? Never.
Right.
These people know that they are not you. These people know that they had you enslaved once upon a time. And they still have their foot on your neck. One heathen is holding down the arms the others holding down the legs, the others holding down your head, and the white man is just sitting over you, pouring poison down your throat, killing you, shooting you. They all play a part, just like Psalms 83 says. Actually, get Psalms 83 out. Let me grab this real quick. Like, people need to understand what the hell is going on. Go ahead.
Come. Psalms 83 verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Come and let us do what?
Cut them off from being a nation.
Let's go back to 30 years ago. Roughly 30 years ago, with the crack epidemic. See what I'm saying? With Ronald Reagan, Nixon, Nancy Reagan, the trap queen. You see what I'm saying? Let's go back to George Washington, who just died, who is, one of the, cocaine kingpin, who played a part in that too. Let's go back to when there wasn't a such thing as drugs in our communities. We were just fine. When there wasn't crates of guns being put in our neighborhoods. When there wasn't a whole bunch of Jordans laid out in the streets for us to take, to kill each other over. Things were better. But the white man found another way to try to kill you, to try to trap you. And then we scream, trap house. When you decide to sell drugs, your life is in jeopardy. You have lost your way as a man. A lot of people say, hey, however you get it is how you get it. You know what I mean? A man should be a provider. They should, sell drugs, take care of their kids. Well, I can never fix my mouth to say that. See what I'm saying? As a man and you got children, you fix your mouth to want to sell drugs and knowing the consequence. Even your child could be in danger. I can never fix my mouth to say that. Because what's going to happen is the whole household is going to get punished. The Lord is going to get tired of it and you are going to die. And the white man taught all these, Larry Hoover, I believe Rick Ross came out and said that he taught him how to sell drugs, the white man. And these people are out to get you, to destroy you. And they walk around so innocent with their hands, so to speak, clean. But you are the one that needs to be punished in jail. And then Oliver North, who was a disgusting bastard, he put more penalties on you versus someone else if they had crack or cocaine. You get the worst punishment, the harsher punishment than anybody else. They want to lock you up for 10 or more years. But people don't understand that, sin is very expensive. It's a price that you have to pay. But what you should do is go the way that the Lord intended you to be. The Lord has something set up. He has something set up for you to grow, to be powerful and great. Being powerful and great does not mean following after the white man's culture, because he is a drug dealer. He is a gangster. You know how many niggas he killed? Nobody has killed more people than a white man has.
Right.
Let's stop it. Let's stop the foolishness, the foolery. That is factual. No one has killed and murdered and castrated black and Hispanic people at all more than a white man. Yeah, you got some bragging rates. We caught a few bodies in the streets, 5 people. Didn't George Washington kill 2 hardcore white gangsters by himself? Yes, he did. When no one else could. Did you do it? No. You're not killing white boys, you're killing your own. And you brag about that? You say you love your niggas and that you're trying to uplift them, but you bringing them down when the drugs are inside of the household. household. And that's called a broken home. You got the kids who become, hustlers and drug dealers. You see that the young sisters become women who are whores, mothers who do not know how to properly raise children, the fathers who don't give a damn about the child. That's what happens in our communities. It's a domino effect. What you can't see is the spiritual side of things, but all you see is what's right in front of you. You see the money. You see all the luxuries. You see all these women who have been ran through. You see all of them just give you the attention, and you lust after it. You want to be like the white man. You are just like him. These people out here who do the work of the white man don't even know the half of what they are doing. They think that they are righteous, that they're doing somebody a favor. The Lord is going to confound you and destroy you. And if you do not repent, it's going to be sad for you. Shalom. Go ahead and get that one more time out.
Psalms 83, verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
These white people, year after year, they're trying some way to wipe you out. Whether it's police brutality, whether it's bombing your communities and cities, whether it's, putting drugs in your communities. I'll give you a great story. I remember when I was in a car with Officer Kunayala. And, the brother was dropping me off home. And as we're going down in the alley, there's this Mexican brother that is just moving real funny down the alley. And the brother, Kunayala decided to check up on him. He stopped the car and, rolled down the window, asked the brother, are you all right? And the Mexican brother just strung out on Flocka, which has you moving completely like a rag doll, where you can barely stand up, you lose sight of your balance. See what I'm saying? You can barely see, your vision is blurry, and your talking is very slurred. And, I remember how the brother said he was just fine, like, man, he messed up, he should have never smoked it, he's messed up. We stayed there until that brother got fine. We was not going to let that brother sit there and die. And that's the horror that you have to face. You walk outside and you see your people destroyed. The first step that you take outside the door, you see your people destroyed. That's why we do everything in our power to work. It's one thing to say that you love your people, you out there to support them, but where's the work at? Because what is faith, Doc? Faith without what is what?
Faith without works is dead.
Faith without works is dead. See what I'm saying? We say that we love God, but we don't do a goddamn thing that he says. And there's many gods in the earth that people call God, but our God is of Israel, and his name is Yahweh. We do everything that he says for those that truly serve him. See what I'm saying? Not in sight, but in spirit. We know who we serve. But what do you do? I had somebody tell me they didn't know the name of their God. I'm like, what? How you don't know the name of your God that you're serving? You must be high right now. You must got a lot going on or something. How you forget? That's like you saying, oh, I forgot my child's name, but that's my child. See what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. That's foolery. There are things that we use to cope with our oppression. Religion is not going to save you. The drugs, the alcoholism is not going to save you. Loving the oppressor, begging and pleading, it's not going to save you, because we are still dying by everything that I just listed. We are dying by the insanity that we got it on our own, and that we can, join ourselves to something, and it's going to get us out of this hell. Your mother died off of that. Your father died, your little brother, your sister. They try to find stripping, drugs. They try to find the alcohol. They try to find the life and loving the white man, kissing his behind, and they all died. And they went through the armies. They went through all the navies. They fought in all his civil wars, and you still died. So what is the solution to all of that? The solution is to live a life where you have laws, statutes, and commandments, because that's way better than everything that the white man has given you. Everything. All right? What I want you to get is Isaiah 30 and 5.
Okay.
The Lord has an offer that you deny time and time again. For once in your life, you tried everything. You tried to be a homosexual. You tried to be a whore. You tried to be, a sergeant, an officer. You tried everything. Why not try to serve the Most High, who is your God?
It's Isaiah
30 and 5. Why not try the law for once? Why not separate yourself from your lust of this world? Why not make the Lord proud instead of yourself? Think about pleasing the Lord and what he wants instead of your own flesh, because that's who you serve, yourself. All right? And everybody else except for the God of Israel. Go ahead.
Okay. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 5. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them.
One more time.
They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them. Nor be in help, nor profit.
Nor in what?
Nor be in help, nor profit.
What is that talking about?
Saying that they didn't see. What it sounds like it's gonna say is they're not interested in having the people in their possession that cannot profit them, like money wise,
right?
Stuff like that, land wise,
right?
Possession wise.
Done. See what I'm saying? So a slave, right?
Right.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Like these devils work you to death. You get no sleep. You get no break. Niggas still asking for, hold on. You asking for 40 acres and a mule. You supposed to have the whole world because this was given unto you by the Lord. You want a small piece of land for what? Why not take the entire world? In order to take this world over, this earth, you must show the Lord that you're ready, that you are the person to fit in position to rule this earth. Because these devils seem to be the ones. See what I'm saying? They have outdone you. They have outran you, and now they are a tyrant. See what I'm saying? A despicable, ruler who hates you and who is unruly. Okay? Read that one more time.
They were all ashamed of a people that cannot profit them, nor be in help, nor profit, but a shame and also a reproach.
Also what?
A reproach.
What does that mean?
Like an offense.
Like an offense, okay? I'll take that. That's right. See what I'm saying? These white people want more out of you. They want your soul. They want your body. They want you to be completely under their control. The word is compelled. See what I'm saying? They want you to be underneath their control. They're trying to turn you into a robot, which a lot of them have. See what I'm saying? A lot of them have. I can never understand. I can never fathom the thought of thinking like, how do niggas still kiss on the white man's behind? I heard somebody today at slavery. They said, "Look, I saw a sister, and she was talking about a white woman, how she can't stand them." And I'm over there smiling like, "Oh yeah, shit, most high in Christ. Yeah, I can't stand their ass either." I'm thinking to myself like, "Yeah, those devils is crazy." I'm thinking this in my head. And the shorty here she comes with the coonery. She said, "Look, I don't support racism on both sides. What do you mean?" She said that person, that black person that's racist against the white person ain't no better. Do you know what racism means? And she like, well, racism is prejudice. People always get that mixed up.
Right.
Those are two different things.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Racism is definitely believing that your people are over another, more superior.
Right.
And I believe that my people are more superior than these foolish dogs. See what I'm saying? These foolish animals. See what I'm saying? Very disgusting. You know what I mean? But of course, as slave, you got to be wise as a, serpent, gentle as a dove. You know what I mean? So you're not going to go to camp. But long story short, though, it's just the Stockholm syndrome just grows over time. See what I'm saying? It grows and grows, and black and Hispanic people, some are starting to see the evilness within the oppressor, and then some that would never let go. They just can't let go. You know why? Because they wasn't raised that way. They wasn't raised to hate. They was raised to love everybody. See what I'm saying? But when a white man, gets offended by you, you a bunch of niggers. You a bunch of wetbacks and spicks. There was a sister that was just in a sergeant uniform that got chased by a random man, and he said, "Nigger, take off that outfit. Take off that jacket. Take off those pants." And she ran from him. But then again, she fought for this country. Are you hearing me? Are you finally understanding that no matter what you do, no matter how much you tap dance and love these white people, you will always be undesired. You would never be loved, never showed any mercy by these devils.
Right.
All right? Go ahead and get Deuteronomy 28 and 32.
Okay.
If you want to say something, you can always say something too. Here. All right, let's see here.
You said 28 and 32?
28 and 32, come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given to another people, and their eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
This is what's happening to us today. Have you ever heard of Homeland Security, foster care? You see what I'm saying? Have you ever heard of, jail? Have you ever heard of death? Black and Hispanic people receive all of that. You wanna know why? Because we are dealing with the curses. Deuteronomy 28 is still in full effect today. The book of Lamentations is still in effect today. See what I'm saying? Give me a scripture when it talks about how there will be peace given out of the taken out of the earth.
He's taking that.
That's in Revelations. Talk about a horse. I believe it's either the red or the white horse. Peace will be given to get taken out of the earth. Now you will be given over to another people. Who were you given over to? The white man. Who is the white man? That's Esau. That's the Edomites. That's your boss who is white. The one your landlord that's trying to kick you out. That's trying to raise your rent. That's all the teachers that's trying to poison your children with false history. They got to the point to where they're not even talking about slavery in the Bible. I mean, not the Bible. Slavery in the textbooks anymore. It's you were born a slave, you will end up as a slave, shalom. And that's how they do it. See what I'm saying? You got it? All right. So, see what I'm saying? So, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people. We were given unto another people because we wasn't doing our job as a people. We failed. But it's time to get that back in order, as always. We have to fix the problem, and the problem is we did not keep the law, statutes, and commandments of what our God told us to keep, to do. We have to walk the way that Christ walked. Christ was not no Christian. I don't know who lied to you. I'm sure it's your pastor, T.D. Jakes, your Al Sharptons, your mother, your grandmother, everybody. They taught you Islam. And even being a Muslim, you're still getting shot and killed. There's a recent story of that as well. They don't give a damn what you are. They will come after you and try to take your life. That's why we must separate. See what I'm saying? I like that word compartmentalize, because that's a great word for saying separate. You have to divide and be separate. You can't love the Lord and still be in this world. It's not going to work out at all. You're going to end up being lukewarm. You can't be in the middle. You either come on the right side or the other side. The other side is going to get you killed. You won't survive very long in the white man's empire. And he has shown you that. He oppresses you in every way. This white man knows his job. This white man is creative in his art of wickedness. Don't you know it costs $18? I mean, you have to work an $18 hour job just to live comfortable in Minnesota. Don't get me started on the other places. Don't get me started on New York, Philly, Chicago. If you ain't got no other income coming in, you are in hell. You are out of what they say, out of luck. All right, go ahead.
Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon.
And that is a spirit. The red horse is a metaphor for a spirit. And who has a spirit? It will be Mr. Whitey. Go ahead.
To take peace from the earth.
Again?
To take peace from the earth.
To take what out of the earth?
Peace from the earth.
To take peace out of the earth. Everybody's oppressed. Every single body's going through some type of hell. But the white man always keep his foot on black and Hispanics and Native Americans. But even the heathens had their share of being messed over by the white man. Even white people are hating each other because of Donald Trump, because of, Bush and other people. You see what I'm saying? There is no peace in this earth. It's every man for themselves. But then again, black and Hispanics want to join, the enemy. See what I'm saying? To fight their enemies. That is wrong. That is completely wrong. Studying the feast of Hanukkah, which is the feast of dedication. When you read the book of Maccabees, you see that the children of Israel inquired to serve and inquired to join these other nations. And when the other nations saw that opportunity, what did they do? They overtook them. They saw opportunity to enslave and oppress them. I guess they was happy, because they happy today. Negro spirituals in the Christian church. You got a whole concert inside of a church, but where is the lesson of the law? Where is the teaching of being perfect? Nowhere to be found. You know why? Because of religion. It is not of God. God is something that you cannot feel. I don't know why people keep saying, I feel God. I just feel a presence. Oh, I got the Holy Spirit. No, you have a demon on you. That's what it is. You have a common spirit, which is wickedness. You don't got no damn Holy Spirit. Who told you that? Instead of holy water being thrown at you, you need hot water. You have to wake the hell up. See what I'm saying? You need to get a taste or a feel of hell. Feel that for once. All right? Go ahead.
Come. And that they should kill one another.
That they should what?
Kill one another.
And that's what's happening in the earth. These devils is killing each other, which is an amazing thing. But black and Hispanic people are killing each other as well, because you want to know why? There is no such thing as peace in the black community. There's a lot of hell. Everybody is their own man. Everybody is individuals, just like these fake clubs. Individual Israelite. What the hell is an individual Israelite? I don't know what that is. I'm not with no camp. I'm by myself. So the Lord is dealing with you, huh? Why you sitting over there smoking, scamming, being a thief, a whore, a homosexual? I definitely understand that. Okay, no sweat. All right, keep going.
Okay. And there was given unto him a great sword.
A great weapon, a sword, which is a weapon. And what happened? Keep going.
Okay. Verse 5. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, Come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand.
You stop right there. Actually, I want you to get the scripture that says, actually get Zephaniah 2:1. Yeah, Zephaniah 2:1. Let me write the scripture. All right. Yeah. Actually, so like go back to Revelations 18:5. Yeah, Revelations 18:5. Revelation 18:5 is a good scripture to definitely put down in your precept book to explain the crimes with the white man. All right.
See, so like this is the scripture I thought you was talking about at first.
Okay, this is my favorite one. Go ahead.
Okay. Revelations chapter 18, verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities.
Read louder.
Okay. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
For her sins has reached up to heaven. Talking about Babylon, which is America spiritually. I mean, America is spiritually Babylon. Keep going.
Okay. And God hath remembered her iniquity.
So God, the Most High, has remembered the white man's crime and condition. When you think about why white people are being attacked, they are being terrorized, they are failing as when it comes to their economy being attacked, their homes in the suburbs being attacked. Like, don't you know that in California, white people's homes are getting destroyed? All my niggas in the UPK in California are Tuwab. All their family in the world is Tuwab. But white people, they wasn't. But the Lord attacked them. It was a great angel that created that forest fire. See what I'm saying? That wildfire. And they are, I don't know if they still burning. Are they still burning right now? I haven't heard it stop yet. They are still burning up in flames. See what I'm saying? And with all that holy water that they talking about, that can't even stop all the flames that's burning up over there. See what I'm saying? Most High in Christ. That plane that crashed in Iowa with that family, it's like 5, 6 of them. I wish it was more. They are out of here. They are gone, deceased. That's one less devil to harm my nation.
Right.
See what I'm saying? I'm not heartless. I love my nation. I just don't love those that hurt them. Think about this. For those that love white people so much, if you think about your family member, right? You see what I'm saying? If you think about someone that you truly love, let's say your child. Someone harms your child. You want to be upset or you want to be happy? How about you? If you had a child, would you be upset or happy if someone harmed them?
I would want to put them to death.
There you go. And why is that?
Because they harmed my child. They harmed my family.
Right. And the thing is, you love your child. You love your family. You see what I'm saying? You love them to death. And if that's what you got to do, you got to take that person's life, so be it. Go ahead.
That's like you harming mine is like an act of war, man.
There you go.
You got to retaliate.
Right. You gotta be charged for that. And you will get charged. See what I'm saying? Whether it's the Lord or that person. Hey, if you break into somebody's house and you're trying to harm the family, your life is going to be taken. It was meant to be taken. Because you have to defend your house. See what I'm saying? You gotta defend your house.
Right.
You can't just let anybody come into your home, your space, and harm any of your children or your family, or even you. Now, when it comes to the white man hurting us, we make an excuse for it. We let him slide. We give him too many passes. Better yet, we give them permission to kill us, and that's even worse. That's really a true definition of suicide. It's when you let somebody kill you. You like you give them permission. That's a homicide. You let these people really kill you, and it's like you almost thank them for it. You show them that you're not serious as a people. That you're just a joke. Anytime you get in high, anytime you decide to, be out of order in any type of way, you're giving the white man power to rule over you more and more, and you just don't understand. You don't know how to control yourself. You don't know how to be a nation that the Lord wanted. You will act just like the heathen do. Just like them. All right, keep going.
Okay. Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
One more time.
Reward her even as she rewarded you.
Meaning you have to reward them even as she, who is the white man, in this sense, America, has rewarded you. Meaning it's going to come a time where the white man's going to get his punishment. When you go into Isaiah, when it talks about in the 14th chapter, you see what I'm saying, that the white man was just, paraphrasing, he's flat on his behind. And he's looking up at all the people that he has oppressed, who he has all made tremble, all the nations. And he is going to be destroyed. Shalom. He is going to get a beating of his life. Keep going.
Come. And double unto her double according to her works.
One more time.
And double unto her double according to her works.
Meaning the white man is going to get a very harsh punishment. The punishment that we receive from this devil, he's going to get it worse. Way worse than we got it. And I can only imagine what that is. How it looks in reality.
Right.
See what I'm saying? It's such a nice thought. But then again, it's not there yet. See what I'm saying? It's almost there, but it's not there yet. It's something that's going to progress very soon. You know what I mean? I would love to see a white man hanged. See what I'm saying? Hung from a noose. And when I look at him, he is lifeless and dead. That's how it should be. When a white cop gets shot, Most High in Christ, I'm not crying. I'm not shedding tears. But I will have me a shot or a few. Go ahead.
In the kingdom, I'm going to start a donation fund called Feed My Starving Edomite. But instead of giving it to them, I'm taking all the money for my nation.
There you go. Hey, Most High in Christ.
That sounds about good, right?
It sounds about right. You see what I'm saying? It sounds about righteous justice for our people. That's what it sounds like. Because we've been oppressed for so long. Why can't the enemies be punished? Why can't the punishers be punished for what they have done to us? It doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't we receive justice? It's justice them to stop killing us, so they shouldn't get penalized. Was there any justice for Emmett Till when he got killed? Not at all. Tamir Rice, Kareem Gaines, Philando, Alton Sterling, Stephen Clark, Jamar Clark. See what I'm saying? Cornelius Handy in Minnesota. Was there justice for any of those brothers when they got killed? Wrongful. No. But there will be justice. And their spirits will rise again. See what I'm saying? Their spirits will rise again. And they will live on the face of the earth. And when they get back here, Lord willing, the kingdom is here. And if it's here, by the time they get back here, no more Black and Hispanic people dying ever again. The white man is such a coward. Look at him as a coward. See what I'm saying? He is such a disgusting person. He looks up your records and try to pinpoint negative things about you to justify you being killed. Right. You being murdered. That is a coward. That's like someone snitching on you. Just so you don't get in trouble. That's what the white man is. He is a child. He is simple, doesn't know a goddamn thing. He knows how to kill, though. He knows how to be wicked. That's what he does know. He doesn't know how to be compassionate and love Black and Hispanic people. And stop being so gullible and deceived. Stop letting your emotions rule your life when it comes to these other nations. You play your part. You hold your post. And watch you be on top and they are at the bottom. And they are going to stay at the bottom. And they are going to have to do whatever you command. They cannot be wicked, unlawful, disgusting, out of order. Otherwise, it's off with their head. No questions asked, just like how we get shot and no question asked. We get shot first, then questions. See what I'm saying? No one asked anybody, no one asked Tamir Rice any questions before the police officer decides to do a drive-by on a 12-year-old. What the hell? No one asked any questions. They rode up on him and shot the 12-year-old boy. And I'm sure he didn't know what was going on as he was lifeless on the ground. Clear footage. And they say the cop was not guilty. But when there's a white man, let's say New York or California, who is punching the cops, they are not using a gun, they are not using a taser, they're using their bare hands to try to calm this white man down who's on drugs. And they say that Terrence Crutcher in Tulsa, Oklahoma, he was, off of PCP, a drug, which was incorrect. I'm sure they got that autopsy back and said that, yeah, he wasn't on drugs. But it's a possibility, like they said, that, I believe her name is Shelby Clark or something like that. She's the one that was really on drugs. This man did not do a goddamn thing but held his hands up trying to plead for his life. And this is what the devils do to you. They kill you. All right? Go ahead and get Zephaniah 2 and 1. You love master so much, but he kills you and stabs you in the back. All right, go ahead.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
You have to be that nation that has to gather together. And the reason being is because you are not desired. You are not loved. You are not appreciated. You are abused. You are people who are treated in a wrong, unjustful way. But somehow you still go back to that relationship of abuse. Just like many of us can never leave that type of relationship of abuse. The verbal, the physical, in every way. The psychological warfare that we receive from our own enemies. That we think love us, but they don't. See what I'm saying? That's Stockholm Syndrome. You can't get enough. You try to find love inside of someone that hates you. And that is a disconnect, a disconnection. You have to separate. Once you realize that it's not going to work out, it's not going to go together, you have to separate. And I'm talking about your enemy right now. What you need to do is separate from your enemy, who is the white man. We ain't finna teach love with these heathens.
Right.
This ain't no Martin Luther King talk show. This ain't no, who else out there love white people so damn much?
It's like,
what?
This ain't no Mickey Mouse program.
This ain't no Mickey Mouse program. You hear what I'm saying? It ain't that. This ain't no, we all bleed red coalition. That's not it. We are here to separate and untie the tangle, who is Black and Hispanics. Those that are tangled up in witchcraft, which is this idea that you love, that you have to love, and that our people, our country has to be great again. And that means we have to be slaves and work You know, you got these black people out here talking like white boys. Well, does your man got a job? Is he on child support? Is he helping the children? Does he speak to you correctly? Does he let you, be free and be your own woman? Well, sis, look, if that man ain't got a job, cut him off. Sound like IUIC. What the hell? Sound like those purple sodomites. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Sound like every Christian church.
Every Christian church. Oh yeah, you're right about that. It be those loud black women with the big hats that have no correction, have no order, looking for Jesus. Really, they're looking for a man, and they can't get one because of how independently stupid they are in the mind. Because they learned from their mother that they don't need a man, they got it on their own. But what happens to the protection, the security, the assurance? I mean, not assurance, but reinsurance. What happens to that when it comes to a man? You need that in your household. What happened to the order of things in your household? There is none. You bringing in multiple men, and they are touching your child. Your daughters become just like you, a whore, and now you're surprised. Or you're proud about it too. See what I'm saying? You create a whole bunch of black Chinas. See what I'm saying? You create a whole bunch of, so-called, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B's, who they believe that they black, but really they heathens. An East Indian and a white girl that believes that they are you. And they show an image of you which is very disrespectful. See what I'm saying? It's very degrading. And you wonder why you can't find you a good, solid man. You wonder why you cry yourself at night. And for you men that are ignorant in everything, when you are in the world, you realize you can't, move forward in life because you kissing on a white man's behind. You wonder why you can't find you a woman because I guess, you're just a little too white for them. You're a little too successful in the white man's business and you take pride in it. What about the work of the Lord? The work of the Lord and being a man in the ISUK is very, very masculine. It's the same thing when it comes to a woman. It's very feminine. You could finally be a man and a woman and not have to go through the emasculation, not have to be stripped of your womanhood and your manhood. No longer do you have to be afraid of the police. They are afraid of you because the Lord is with you, not them. You no more do you have to worry about your children being alive. Your children being killed in the streets because you are protected. You have a hedge over you. No more do you have to let your life hang in doubt. Now you have something that you stand on, which is a standard, which is the law, statutes, and commandments. The very thing that Christ dedicated his whole life for us. He laid down a foundation. Either you're going to hop on board or you're going to stay behind. Because you just might die in the process if you do not hop on board. That's what happened, the story of Noah. The people that were out there given in marriage with the heathens, they died. They didn't hop on a boat as Noah was building it for many, many years. They looked at him like he was crazy, just like they look at us today. But the one that's crazy is you. Because I'm trying to give you a ride. I'm trying to help you. But you're not trying to help yourself. I'm your brother, not a stranger. I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to put you on drugs. I'm not going to lynch you, put you on fire. I'm not going to try to destroy you. I'm going to help you and make you better. Black and Hispanic people that are in the world, they make excuses for themselves. The next time you see someone get shot down in the street, think about this video. Think about the things that are going on and how you can fix it. The ISUPK is a great start. The ISUPK is the way to get you out of this hell. Because Commander Junior Honda is raising up some soldiers. I don't know if you know or not. As far as we know, this is life. Drugs, the whores, the homosexuals, that's death. Loving a white man, kissing on him, that's death. Want to get dreaded up like an East Indian, that is death. Keeping the law, statutes, commandments, fighting off the spiritual wickedness, having a strong brotherhood and sisterhood with no wickedness included, that's life. Go ahead.
Wanting to get lineups and eat pork chop sandwiches, that's death.
That's death. See what I'm saying? That is completely death. And you're going to find that. You are going to find death if you do not decide to come into the ISU gate. This is the way, man. It is a narrow path. It is a straight gate. That's what it is. What you need to do is get your life in order. Otherwise, you're going to find your life lifeless. You're going to be somewhere on the ground, praying on God, praying for a God, a Jesus, someone to save you from your calamity. And you're just going to sit there and you're gone. You're wiped out. Shalom. If you want your kids to survive, if you want to live yourself and not be in so much horror, so much hell, the ISU is the way. Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. We are the way. See what I'm saying? We got the truth. We are the ones that provide the solutions. Everybody else is going to lead you astray. All right? So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into the prayers. That's the end of the class. Check us out next week for a fire topic. And also tomorrow, make sure that you check in for a mandatory class in ISUK Minneapolis with Officer Qadas Sayan. All right? And we are still in the feast of dedication until Saturday. So make sure that you continue to feast with your family. See what I'm saying? Those that serve Christ, that's your family, all right? That being said, let's go ahead and get into the prayers. All right? Florida also is coming up on the 15th of December. You want to check that out too.
ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Roof a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They are to be Salunic only. They're here to shut themselves of the world. If they need transportation, a teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will give permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21. Malachi 3, verse 8 through 10. Means 10 in the Hebrew, ma'asha, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher, priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. The Holy Convocation right now is Hanukkah, which is still going. All right. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. So with that being said, Amayim, Wapanya Hakudam means stand and face east. This is the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Hadash. Ayah. Shukah. Yahweh. Nakwaf. Taba'ah. Tzak. Ayah. Asha. Baratza. Kawa. Ayah. Shemayim. Danlanaw. Come. Call. Salakanaw. Kasalakanaw. Tala'ah. Manasai 1. A ball. Abishayna. Mayan. Ra. Tayah. Malakwa. Wa'ala. Tapra. Aman.
The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom come,
thy kingdom come,
thy will be done
thy will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in heaven.
as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily
our
bread.
daily bread,
Forgive us our debts
and forgive us our debts
as we forgive our
as
debtors.
we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not to
And
temptation,
lead us not into temptation,
but deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
Thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the
and
kingdom,
the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Amen.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha,
Ashab,
Ayani,
Ayani,
Ahari,
Ahari,
Beyond,
Mayan,
Yabah,
Yabah,
Isaiah,
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 Beyond,
Mayam,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Asha,
Shah,
Shabiyan,
Shamayan,
Baratza,
Haratza,
Ayatan,
Ayathan,
Nawa,
Amawa,
Gog,
Gog,
Al,
Ah,
Yanwan,
Yawam,
Shamark,
Shamar,
Tana,
Tana,
La'a,
La'a,
Yanwan,
Rayawam,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yashan,
Yashan,
Shamar,
Sharamah,
Shala,
Yashala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamark,
Shamar,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Zakah,
Zakah,
Ayat,
Ayat, Yamyan,
Yawam,
Yawam,
Hashemash,
Hashemash,
La'ayakaka,
La'ayikak,
Bayrak,
Bayrak,
Waliyala,
Walaya,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashemarka,
Shmarka,
Karai,
Korai,
Hashamar,
Shamar,
Atapashtu,
Akapash,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashamar,
Shamar,
Taza'aka,
Za'aka,
Mawaka,
Mawaka,
Maitha,
my God,
Wa'ai, Awalam.
I will not. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up mine eyes
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
unto the hills,
From whence cometh my help?
from which cometh my
My
help.
help cometh from the
My
Lord,
help comes from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going
and
out
thy coming in,
and thy coming
from
in,
this time forth
from this time forth,
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Kakah, the power in Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Bashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
Bakashah.
Bakashah,
Nathanlana.
Nathanlana,
Kakah.
Ka,
Kakah.
Ka,
Garpa.
Narpa,
Kal.
Ka,
Bakala.
Makala,
Kal.
Ka,
Madawa.
Manawa,
Kakah.
Ka,
Batahar.
Nathar,
Ha.
Ha,
Batazarian.
Zari,
Kakah.
Ka,
Lahakmi.
Haki,
Kamati.
Kamati,
Kakah.
Ka,
Al.
Ah,
Bakawa.
Wa,
Hatama Allah.
Fatima Allah,
Nagarish.
Garsh,
Bashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
Wadamun.
Duwaraman. Ka, the power in the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah,
In the name of Yahushua.
please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal all manner of sickness
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
and all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the leper.
Power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean
The
spirits.
power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out in the name of Yahweh Shah.
To cast them out in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you always.
Thank you always.
So like, thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Bless Israel in Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanao.
Barak Lanao.
Yahushua.
Bayashal.
Baha.
Baha.
Bayah.
Bayah.
Sapari.
Sapari.
Barak.
Barak.
Mapah.
Rapah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagun.
Say the name of the Lord once, and everyone repeats the name once.
ISUPK Minneapolis.
ICPK Minneapolis.
Kodash Zion.
Kudash Zion.
Kunayala.
Kunayala.
Maccabi.
Maccabi.
Bariah.
Bariah.
Kabad.
Kabad.
Tabak.
Tabak.
Jamal.
Jamal.
Giselle.
Giselle.
Yapah.
Yapah.
Masawar.
Masawar.
China.
China.
Kalani.
Kalani.
Zion.
Zion.
All of Israel.
All of Israel.
Inside the ISUPK.
Inside the ISCPK.
And outside the ISUPK.
And outside the ISCPK.
Like I know why.
I know why.
Tazayah.
Taliyah.
Shara.
Shara.
Diamond.
Diamond.
Go ahead.
Bashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Wadaman.
Duwaraman. Bless Israel. What we just said was in English. Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shai.
Lord, in the name of Yahushua.
Bless us in Israel.
Bless us in Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless, heal, shield, protect loved ones.
Bless, heal, shield, protect loved ones.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
So no. Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
ISUPK power structure. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
And death to the heathen.
And death to the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
Israelite brothers.
Israelite brothers.
In the school.
In the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
And death to the heathen.
And death to the
And
heathen.
shake loose the pockets of the rich of Israel.
Shake loose the pockets of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force the riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
And punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
And death to the Edomites.
And death to the Edomites.
And the nations.
And their nations.
And the drug dealers.
And their drug
The
dealers.
courses.
The courses.
The prison system.
The prison system.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemies.
All the governments of our enemies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Militia.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation.
Skinheads.
Positkamatazi. Gay movement. The lesbian movement. Spies. Workers of witchcraft. NASA space program. Army. Navy. Air Force. Marines. Wall Street. Open up the internet. And the airways. The cable access channel. And the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of thy people.
Convict the spirit of any of thy people
that seeks to stop us. And bring swift death to all the heathen that stand in the way.
And bring swift death to all the heathens that stand in the way.
But try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the terror. Cause them to go to and fro. Through the earth and destroy. Cause the terrorists to come against America and destroy them in their stronghold. Let America shake at the hands of the terrorists.
Let America shake at the hands of the terrorists.
Let Yahweh Shai. Michael and Gabriel. Come down with the flying saucers. And kill all the heathens. That come up against us. As we speak thy word. Cause it be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media. Throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you always. So be it. All right, Israel. Florida, you want to check out Florida December 15th. They having a fire cookout. Always going to be a good fire weekend, like we always do it. In the ISUPK. Otherwise, let's remember that we are, I believe, in the fourth day of the feast. We got all the way into Saturday, so make sure that you feast, have a drink, with your families, talk about the history of what this day means. Keep bringing it up, keep having conversations about it, and let's not remember what Christmas is, but let's remember what the Feast of Dedication is, all right?
Right.
So with that being said, we'll see you tomorrow, Israel. Shalom.